So the 4-year wait is finally over. We are ready to get started. Things running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Danny. Fiorina. Looks like a good ball through. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Now can he finish? Turns and goes back. Danny. Turns and goes back. He'll try from distance. That's got him rattled. That's the throw. Nani crosses into the box. Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Unbelievable. And Portugal score first. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
Deftly done.
Nice try.
Portugal are in control here on the brink of half-time. He's off on a marauding run. Can he put it away? Whistle's gone. That for offside? Yes, it is.
It may have been caught offside, but they aren't going to give up on that type of run. They only need to get it right once, and it's all about the timing now.
So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Where to from here? And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Portugal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Portugal carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Danny. Fiorina floats one over. Neatly flicked on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cut out in the nick of time. Portugal are still that goal to the good. Thrust towards the front line. Konoplyanka just about up to the hour now. Portugal haven't made a substitution yet. Ukraine can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Lofted into the middle. It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Portugal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a long forward pass. Nani with the ball through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. He's got the ball, he's got the space. They are rampant. Surely now, beyond all doubt. Jim, your thoughts?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance,
Goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Ball is over the line. And it's Yarmolenko. Hoops it upfield. It's Seleznev! Cristiano Ronaldo looks to dink one in. He's through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal start as they wanted to start. All 3 points. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Mohamed Salah looks to slip it through. Nani tries a through ball. Portugal get it back again. El Mohammadi. Pepe looks to dink one in. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Speculative strike. Yayin knocks it towards the front. Goes for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. Where to from here? He's kept it out. Good, strong hand. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yayin did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
Decent enough try.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Danny hurtles into the tackle. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Yayin aimed long and direct. Flags up. Mohamed Salah. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. Plays it over to the other flank. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Support him. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. And he's made certain that won't get through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Into the channel. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it high. Squeeze it out of harm's way. Managed to get it away, rising over the bar.
There's certainly no harm in trying from that distance. He's cocky enough to have a go, but you have to be so accurate from there.
He'll try from distance. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Trying to get there. Danny pumps it upfield. Aimed in towards the centre. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Has he picked him out? Portugal are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them.
They need a bit more urgency in their play. Time is ticking away.
All the way back, and they start again. Vieirinha.
3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Danny. Tries to get it forward. No, that's not going to find its target. So that's it. It is all over. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Hello to all of you from this Brazilian city of Belo Horizonte. This is the Mineirão, the home of two proud footballing institutions, Cruzeiro and Atlético Mineiro. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Danny. And it's Vieirinha. Fired in from distance. Portugal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Throw in. So what now? And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal! There is the breakthrough. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
A breakthrough goal, as you may have predicted, but not at the end most of us anticipated. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. And out to safety. Now the pass. Tries a through ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Danny. Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Looks to slip it through. Passes it through, and he's cut it out. It's gone a long way up and away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looks like a good ball through. The first half is done.
I honestly don't think they need to change anything in this second half. They just need to believe in themselves, stick to the game plan, and I'm sure they can turn this scoreline round.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Dispatched clinically.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, I love watching games like this when both teams are given everything they've got to try and win it. This is all the makings of a cracker.
Come loose. Deftly done. Cuts it out. Oh, what about it? Portugal have dragged it back at the last. How about it?
Number 8.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Tries a through ball. Turns and goes back. Chance to shoot. Nani. Thrust towards the front line. Eliseu goes long and forward. Looks to slip it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Danny. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Tries a long pass towards the front. Played out wide. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Danny pumps it upfield. Lovely feet. Hits one! And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's on a plate. It's in! And right at the death! That surely must be the winner!
And it's certainly no fluke when you see a player of his calibre manufacture a goal that will surely seal the deal on this contest. Brilliant instinct and great timing by such a clever operator.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Nani just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal have done it. They have made the knockout stage. So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. There's the whistle, and here we go. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the very exciting Antoine Griezmann. He has an impeccable first touch, and with the ball under control he can use his many skills and swift changes of direction in running from out to in, and he wreaks havoc.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That is special! Olivier Giroud!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces.
It's in! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Hey there, just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored.
Through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. France got lucky. They have escaped lightly. And it's Giroud. Oh, he's broken through. It's Giroud! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. France get themselves into the lead. Samuel. Portugal in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Ribéry. Really well taken goal. And they are disappearing out of sight. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Dispatched clinically. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Here we go again then.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Valbuena. Been out for a throw-in. And it's Valbuena. Valbuena passes it through. It's Griezmann! Gets good distance on it. Thrust towards the front line. Played out to the wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a corner. Ribery, who has made his impact already. Comes sliding in. Portugal want to make a change here. Looks to thread it through. Portugal looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a loose ball. Oh, he did the hard part right, but loved the finish.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
Now it's Griezmann. Danny does well to read it and intercepts. Nani. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Tries to get it forward quickly. You can get that clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Griezmann. Tremulina. Now it's Sissoko. Spoon forward. Well, they can break here. Vieirinha. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tremulina hurtles into the tackle. He'll try from distance. Portugal are out. Portugal eliminated in round one. Is so far from what they...